Hello, guys, welcome back to Christianity Reloaded. As you see in this article, that thousands of Anglican clergymen they are flocking to the Catholic Church in UK, and this doesn't start like yeah, last year or last 2 years. They started more than a decade ago. But now the quitting of the Anglican Church have been intensified. Like many Anglican clergy, they are now moving in droves, going to the Catholic Church, going back to their root. You know what I mean? Because the Anglican Church they broke off from the Catholic Church, and they would have been let's say they would have maintained their apostolic succession if not that they renounce it, they change their ordination, but because these people were they have bishops. We have Catholic bishops before the king took them away from the church and bring his own church. You know what I mean? Made up his own church, which is Anglican Church. But because they changed their ordination, they don't have apostolic succession there. They don't have valid priests and the bishops. And the trouble for this clergyman moving into the Catholic Church is that even if you're a bishop in Anglican Church, if you want to become Catholic, you become a lay Catholic. They don't see you as bishop. And they know that some of them will not find it easy, when they have been calling you bishop in Anglican Church and they are moving to the Catholic Church. No one recognizes you as bishops. So some people might not like the feeling of that. And some of the bishops that are still not joined the Catholic Church might be because of these reasons. Because if they join the Catholic Church, they will lose their title. But not like they're gonna become a priest, but they're gonna start everything afresh. You know what I mean? But had it been their order was not renounced, they didn't change their order. If these clergy men are coming to the Catholic Church, they wouldn't be much trouble. They will just they will maintain their title, like they maintain their priesthood. Or if they're bishop, they will still maintain that they're bishop because the order is still valid. But because their order is not valid, now they're gonna go through this change of status. They change from being a priest in Anglican Church to being a lay person. And some of them end up becoming a priest in Catholic Church because they can still go through seminarian and learn, but their own might be quicker because they already know a little bit of stuff. Like maybe I don't know how the Anglican Church how they form their priest, how if they go through like something similar to how the Catholic Church formation of priests goes through. But I don't think their formation will be like how rigorous the Catholic Church formation to become a priest is. You know what I mean? But notwithstanding, if they are valid, if they maintain if they still maintain the valid ordination, they would have they'll just go straight to the Catholic Church. You know what I mean? But now they become like other lay people before. If they want to go for priesthood again in Catholic Church, they can pursue that. But the thing is that this will continue to happen. I don't see a way for the Anglican Church to not lose members. They will continue to lose members because now that's what's happened when you deviate. Deviation doesn't end. if you deviate from the a line and you keep moving, you're going far away from where you starting point, and that's what's happened to Anglican Church, because they keep deviating, they keep going outside the truth, and people will be living, because as you are deviating, you're entering a different territory, and before you know it, a lot of stuff start to coming into the church, and that's what's happened to Anglican Church. You know what I mean? So we're gonna continue seeing them coming to the Catholic Church, and is a good stuff. You know, I think it's a good stuff. But somebody, an Anglican person, might think like this is not good for them, and I will understand them. But because these people, they want to maintain, they want to come closer, like, you know, because, you know, in Anglican church they have like high Anglican church that there was a time I went for a burial in Anglican church. If you go to that church, you would think like it's a Catholic church. They have every stuff that you see in Catholic church. You will see it there: the chaplet, the statue of Blessed Virgin Mary, everything is there. Crucifix. You won't believe, you would think it's a Catholic. If they didn't tell you, if I show you the picture, if I didn't tell you it's a Catholic church, you wouldn't know. But this is just simple. You can have that symbol, but you don't have the valid ordination. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our video.